Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. Alright, so in this video, I am going to be talking about our Famebit marketing strategy that we did to promote one of our t-shirts. Alright, so last week I was on a podcast called Merch Minds with Glenn and Young, and in that interview, I shared a strategy that we use with a website called Famebit. And I briefly discussed it. I didn't go into too much detail. I basically said that we used Famebit and we promoted one of our shirts and then we made money with it, but I actually didn't go into very much detail about it. So after that podcast aired, I started to get comments and messages from people asking me about that strategy. So I decided to create this video and explain it in more detail. I want to explain it so that you guys can replicate it yourself and not just go into it blind, because it's very important that you follow the same strategy, because you could end up spending like a bunch of money on Famebit and not getting a very good return. Alright, so if you don't know what Famebit is, it's basically a website where content creators go on there, and it's mainly used for YouTube, but there are people who are Instagram creators and Twitter, Facebook creators, but it mainly started with YouTube in the beginning. And you need to have at least 5,000 YouTube subscribers to be on there. I'm not sure how many Instagram or Twitter or Facebook followers you need, but for sure with YouTube, you need at least 5,000 subscribers. So there's that side of Famebit where if you're a content creator, if you're an influencer, you can go on there and apply for these advertising gigs where you get paid to promote stuff on your Facebook, on your YouTube, on your Twitter, on your Instagram. Then there's the other side where if you're an advertiser and you want your stuff advertised and you need an influencer, someone who has a following to promote your stuff. So I know about Famebit because I am a content creator on there. We have our YouTube channel on there, and we haven't really done too much with it. So it all started just before Christmas. It was November-ish. And, I really wanted to capitalize on the Christmas shopping. So if you know that time of season, Q4, right? That's when everyone is buying their Christmas presents. And if you're in e-commerce, that is like the best time. I love Q4 because that's when everybody is spending their money. So whether you're selling t-shirts on merch or on other sites, selling on eBay, on Craigslist, doing drop shipping, like whatever you're selling, in general, you make more sales during this time. So I wanted to capitalize on this, and I was trying to think of an outside of the box method to promote our shirts during the holiday season. So I was just, randomly doing some research online, and our shirt sales were starting to pick up, and we had a particular design created. It was a Christmas design, and it was for a Christmas movie. And then, as I was searching, it just came to me, like this idea just popped into my head to use Famebit, because I didn't want to go the traditional route where most people promote is, through Facebook ads or just different types of paid ads. I wanted to try something different that no one else was talking about or no one else had done. During this time also, we did post in free Facebook groups, and we were getting like a little bit of sales here and there, but nothing to what we got with the Famebit marketing strategy. So when I got the idea to promote on Famebit, we chose one specific shirt, and we created a sort of like an advertisement, a job advertisement for the content creators to apply to. Similar to if you're putting like a listing up for Upwork to find designers, it's that type of thing. So in the job like application or whatever, we said that we have a t-shirt that we would like a YouTuber to promote. We mainly wanted a YouTuber, but we were open to see like people who are on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, but mainly you needed to have a strong YouTube presence. So we put in there that, we are looking for someone to promote this specific shirt. Let us know what your numbers are and the type of engagement you get and why, you would be a good fit to promote this shirt. Now, when I created that job listing for people on Famebit, my messages like exploded. There was so many people applying to want to promote this shirt. Now, everyone offers a different bid. So people can offer to do it for, I think, as low as $25 or free, up to like hundreds, like maybe. Actually, I don't think that there is a cap on how much they can receive. So we got hundreds of people applying and submitting different bids and just giving us a message. So what happens when you get these like applications is you see their numbers. So you see their kind of like profile. You see their profile picture, and then you're gonna see their stats. So like how many YouTube subscribers they have, how many Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and then they'll write like a note to you, like a blurb, basically, saying, hi, my name is this is my channel, I do videos on this is why I'd be a good fit, check out my channel, that type of thing. So it does take some time, so if you are on a time sensitive, like it's a seasonal type thing, I would suggest that you do this well in advance because it is quite the process, weeding through and then going back and forth and finally agreeing on a contract. So it took me like a good chunk of time, like maybe 2 days to thoroughly go through and just check everyone out. Now, there were a lot of people that did not make the cut because there are a lot of people who have a small amount of subscribers. Like, I specifically wanted someone who was a major YouTuber, like someone in the hundreds of thousands subscribers to promote our shirts because we wanted to get the most eyes on this design. So I'm going through and I see a couple of potential people and I check out their channel. Now, if I see someone that has potential, I go on their channel and there are some things that I'm looking for. First of all, I'm looking to see if this is a good fit. Is this a match with the shirt? Like, what is the design on the shirt? The design on the shirt was a Christmas movie, and it was a popular Christmas movie. Is this going to match with their channel, with what people who are watching the channel, like, are they going to like this shirt? So when I go on their channel, I am first checking out the numbers. So how many subscribers do they have? And it's one thing to have a lot of subscribers, but it's also another thing to see how many views they have per video. So I was going in there and seeing, what the average views are on their videos, because they could have like a ton of subscribers, but then their ratio, the views per video is low, then that's not going to be good. That means that they have a ton of subscribers but not much engagement. So I wanted very, very high engagement as well as subscribers. So I'm going in there and I'm clicking on a few videos and I'm seeing what kind of content do they put out. Is it good content? Is it quality content? And I'm also paying attention to the comment. I'm paying attention to the comments to see the engagement, because you need to scroll past the description to get to the comments area, and when you pass the description, that was where the t-shirt link was going to be. So I wanted to make sure that there was good interaction and engagement going on in the comments section below the video. So once I've looked on their channel, okay, I see the subscribers, I see the views per video, I see that there's comments, I see that they have quality content. Now I'm looking at their offer. So what are they offering to do? Are they going to wear the shirt the entire time? Are they going to mention it as well? Because some people could just be wearing it and they don't mention it. Some people could not be wearing it, and then they have like a picture come up on the screen and then they mention it. When are they mentioning it in the video? I specifically wanted it in the beginning of the video because people are more likely to see the beginning of the video than at the end. You know, you always have people that are going to drop off during the view time of the video. So I wanted to make sure that the person was going to mention it within the first minute or so of the video. And I wanted our links in the description for the entire time that this video was going to be up. So there wasn't like a time limit. Once this video goes up, the links stay in the video. And more specifically, I wanted the link above the fold. So on YouTube, in the description, there's a certain part that shows, and then if you want to see the rest, you need to click like a button for it to open. I wanted our link above that fold. Before, I wanted it above that section because I don't want them to have to click to see the link to buy the shirt. I want it already there to potentially increase more sales. So we're going through, and out of those hundreds, one person like met the exact criteria that we wanted. It was like a perfect match. So I told you that it was a Christmas themed shirt and it was a Christmas movie that was a design on there. Now, the person that was a perfect match for us, he had a movie review YouTube channel. So he reviews the movies that come out in the cinema and he talks about them and he gets like a ton of traffic. He had like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I think at the time he had like 200 something subscribers, maybe close to 300,000. And his views per video were very strong. It was minimum like 30 to 50,000 views per video minimum. Now, it also depends on the movie that he's reviewing. Obviously, the more popular the movie, like he has videos that go up into like 500,000, million, but it really depends on the movie review that he's doing. But the minimum was good for us, 20 to 50,000 views per video, and then we were calculating, okay, even if we got 1%, what would that be? Would that be enough for us? So this person that we found, they were offering all of it. So they were offering to wear the t-shirt, they were offering to mention the t-shirt in the first minute or so of the video and like actually point to it, and then point down below and direct people to buy. He actually says if you want to buy the shirt, you can purchase it in the link down below. And then, you know, his offer was $200 US dollars. That was on the higher end that we wanted to spend. We actually, initially going into this, before we saw any offers, we were saying, okay, we only want to spend 100 maximum. Because, you know, this was our first time trying it out. We had never done something like this. So we were, you know, we had a little group discussion and we said, okay, we want to spend $100 US on this maximum. But, you know, after going through everyone and him being such a perfect match, and I can't stress this enough, you really need to have everything lined up. You need to have your ducks in a row, because if you don't match it up properly, it's not going to convert in sales for you. YouTubers and YouTube watchers, they're very sensitive to product placement and ad placement. So if you don't do it properly, if you don't do it smoothly, seamlessly, then it's going to look like it's just like this person is just promoting and then like people don't want to buy. So for this, it made total sense. It's a movie review channel. He's wearing a t-shirt with a Christmas movie. It's Christmas time. The design was Christmas. And he's saying if you want to buy it as a gift, like it's all matching up. And if you don't do that, if you don't match it up, it might not convert for you. So his offer was $200. Now I really wanted to do it because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. I really want to do this. So I brought it up to my two other merch business partners, and we talked about it. We had a discussion. So we were like, okay, this is $200. This is higher than we were thinking. Should we do this? Now we were kind of going back and forth, and we decided to move ahead because of a couple reasons. We decided to move ahead because at this point we were making daily sales, and we had already made more than $200 in profits, and the money that we were going to be using to pay for this was going to be our merch profits. It wasn't going to be out of our pocket, so it was going to be taking merch profits, putting it into a marketing campaign, and see if we can amplify our profits even more. So that's one of the reasons why we moved forward, was because we had more than $200 profit. I can't remember exactly what we had, but definitely way more than 200. And two, we're like, okay, what's the worst that could happen? What could honestly go wrong? So we were, just weighing it out. Okay, we pay the $200, and the worst that could happen is, okay, this doesn't work and we don't make any sales at all. We make 0 sales, and we go through a learning experience. So that was pretty much it when we talked it over, and we're like, okay, that's the worst that can happen. You know what? Let's do this. And we also broke it down. So we said $200. How many shirt sales is that? And we just did like a rough estimate of like $7 profit, because we generally price our shirts at the $20, $19, $99, $20 mark. So we were just like, okay, let's go divide $200 by $7, which would be our profit. How many shirt sales do we need to make? And it was around 28. So we needed to make 28 shirt sales in order to break even. So we looked at the numbers, and we looked at how many subscribers he had, and then we looked at the views per video, and then we just got like an average or so. And then we took, okay, even if 1% of those people bought, is that more than the number 28? Like, is that going to be more than what we're gunning for? And the numbers added up, so we pulled the trigger and we went through with it. So, there's a whole process within Famebit to accept the offer and to initiate things. Basically, you accept it, and then the money goes into escrow. So the money goes into a holding. So the creator doesn't get the money right away. They only get the money when you approve the content. When you, in our case, we had to approve the video. And the video does not go live until you approve it. So they're not supposed to make it public yet until you say it's good to go. So that's also what I liked about it, was, okay, you know what? If it turns out this video is crap, then we can get our money back. So I definitely liked that process where we need to approve the content first before it goes up. Oh, and another thing is that, if you're doing this on Famebit, you will need to send the t-shirt to them for free. That is a given, so you need to mail it to them at your cost. Obviously, you don't charge them for it. So they do get a free t-shirt in exchange. And so, we mailed off the t-shirt to him. We waited for it to arrive. It got there. And then, you guys can message back and forth with the progress. And, he was messaging us saying he was filming and he'll have it up. And then, eventually he submitted the video. We watched it. It was great. It was really well done. It was a video that he was doing anyways on a review of a Christmas movie. And then, he's wearing the t-shirt, he mentions it. Like, we're super excited when we see the video, because it's so cool that, a YouTuber with, 200, 300,000 subscribers is wearing our t-shirt and promoting it. Like, it was such a cool experience. So as soon as you approve the video, they then go and make it public. They make it live. It went live, and we were really excited. It was our first major marketing thing that we had done with our merch t-shirts. We were really proud of what we had created, and it was just an overall awesome experience. So after that, the video went live. We paid 200. There was tax, I believe, on it too, so it was like 220 or 225, something like that. And we paid that. We approved it. The money goes to them. They're happy. We're happy. The video is now live, and the cool thing with these major YouTubers is that when their video goes out, they get like thousands of views on their video, like within minutes. Like within 10-15 minutes, this video already had thousands of views on it. So after it went live, the purchases started coming through for the shirt. And we were just making sales and sales and sales. And all in all, at the end of the campaign, we did about $1,000 in sales, like in like the profits in Merch by Amazon commission profits. And then it cost us $225. So as a whole, we won. We were very happy with the results. And the only downside is this t-shirt got taken down by Amazon on December 21st or something. It got taken down for copyright issues. It was a time when they were just taking down a whole bunch of t-shirts left and right. Everyone who had this on a t-shirt got it all taken down. They cleared it completely. We were just so thankful that we were able to get this campaign out before it had been removed. So that is our Famebit marketing strategy experiment. It really was an experiment for us that we were trying out. So that is the Famebit strategy I wanted to share with you guys. Just want to go into more of the details before you guys start doing this type of thing. And it's really important that you have things align and match up marketing wise. Just make sure that you really pay attention to that, because if you have a shirt that does not match the channel and you're just going for numbers, like let's say we had our t-shirt and then we put it on a makeup channel with 1 million views, I'm not sure that it would convert very well because it's not aligned and it's not matched up. And you really want to pay attention to that if you're doing this on YouTube. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comments section below. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Back from the dead.